and welcome back to Pure Life Traveling. If you're new here, I am Brandy and I just make up one half of this mother-daughter traveling duo called Pure Life Traveling. And this is our channel. I hope you're ready to take notes because today we are talking about the best ways to get around Iceland. Now let me start off by saying Iceland is one of my favorite countries I've ever been to. It is beautiful and amazing, whether you want to see the black sand beaches, the beautiful waterfalls, or the breathtaking glaciers. Iceland has a little bit of everything. And it is a rather small country, so it is easily drivable from one side to the other to see as much of it as you possibly can. Now there are plenty of ways to get around Iceland, whether you want to rent a car or maybe you book some tours that cart you around on tour buses, or you can get a camper van. All of these options have their own pros and cons and really depend on what you're looking for this trip. Renting a car is nice, but you'll still have to find your accommodations and things like that. And tour buses are great if you just want to stay in one place and then be driven to other places, but you don't really get to decide how much time you spend in each place that you go. With a camper van, you can be doing the golden circle and just decide when and where you want to stop, how long you want to stay in each place, and if you get tired at the end of the day, your accommodations are right there for you. On my last trip to Iceland, we decided to go with the camper van route, and we got ours from Happy Campers. And let me tell you, I absolutely loved our camper. Like, I cannot say this enough. This is the first camper van that I've ever actually stayed in. Like, I've seen camper vans and I've been in camper vans before, but this is the first time that I was living out of one, and I was in love. I loved this thing so much. We ended up booking the bright green manual transmission Happy 2 camper, which is supposed to seat 4 while you're driving and sleep 2, but we actually fit 3 girls in the back sleeping, and it was a tight squeeze, but it was doable. It was definitely doable. You can book all kinds of different vans to fit your needs, whether you need more space for more people, maybe it's just you and your partner, or maybe you and your best friend. They have so many options. And with their options, they also have so many add-ons. So I would highly recommend, especially if you're going in winter, to add on sleeping bags. This way you don't have to pack a sleeping bag in your carry-on. You can save space for maybe some souvenirs, but I would highly recommend either bringing a sleeping bag or renting one of their sleeping bags from them. It's very good to keep warm. I'm a very cold person. I don't like to be cold, and with those sleeping bags, I was nice and toasty. They also have other add-ons like inverters to charge things, Wi-Fi, which is good for someone like me who wants to stay up to date on my social media for you guys, and things like GPS, just so you know where you're going. Maybe you don't have data on your phone, you can actually rent a GPS from them so you can make sure that you're going the right way, you're getting to where you want to go, and you're not getting lost. From the moment that we found Happy Campers and interacted with them, I was just in love with their company. They're at their core a family business. Their entire staff was friendly, helpful, and really nice. Like, one of the owner's sons came to pick us up from the airport. He got us set up in our camper van and everything, showed us the work, showed us where everything was, asked us if we had any questions about anything, even gave us recommendations for where to go and where to be at certain times to try to see the northern lights and make sure that we didn't get caught in any bad weather. Like, he was so helpful and had a very good sense of humor, as the only problem that we had on this entire trip was on our first day, we could not get the van to go into reverse. So as I said before, the camper van that we rented was a manual transmission, and with a manual transmission you have to shift gears and shift it into reverse to get it to go into reverse, and for the life of us we could not get it to go into reverse. We saw the R and we knew where it was, but we just couldn't figure it out. I want to say a stupid Americans joke, but I'll let you guys come up with that joke. So we called their helpline and he picked up and he was like, "What seems to be the problem?" And I kind of explained it all, and I felt like an idiot for having to ask this, like, how do you put a car into reverse? Because it just felt like, okay, come on, we've got 3 women in this car who can't figure out how to reverse it. He had a good laugh and immediately helped us through it. Like, he was so on top of it. He thought it was hilarious, and it was really just an easy. We were not pulling up on the shifter like we were supposed to get it to go into reverse, which is something I've never run into with manual transmissions here in the States, but apparently that's a thing. And so from now on, if I can't get a car to go into reverse, I will check that first. So life lessons. But it was just so nice that he answered immediately and just really was able to help us with our problem, and we got back on the road and we were on our way. I really want to go back in the summer as well to see Iceland in the summer, because I feel like they're completely different places in winter and summer, because it's just such a beautiful country. And if I do, I definitely want to get a camper van again. I just want to open up the doors and just have nature just be there. It's just so rewarding. Like you're laying in bed drinking a coffee and like nature's just all around you. This trip was beautiful and magical and just everything I could have expected and more. And I honestly just don't think it would have been the trip that it was had we not rented a camper van. So in my opinion, if you want to get the most out of your Iceland trip and you just want to like get away and just experience the country for what it is and the nature for what it is, 135,000% recommend getting a camper van. And why not go the Happy Campers way? Because they're so nice. I love them so much. Okay guys, hopefully this gave you a lot of great information on the best way to get around Iceland. I will leave all the links to Happy Campers down below, including their website and their Instagram. Let me tell you, if you are wanting to get some wanderlust, go check out their Instagram. Their Instagram is beautiful, their pictures are beautiful, and it will just make you want to hop on a plane right this second and go to Iceland. They also have a second location in South Africa now, and like sign me up. I've always wanted to go to South Africa, and going and getting a Happy Campers van would be just beautiful in South Africa. I can already see it, just like, oh my god, the beaches and everything. I will leave all their information down below. Check them out. And if you'd like to read more about our adventure with Happy Campers, I will be posting an article tomorrow, so the link will be down in the description box down below as well, so go check that out. Check out our website. Just check everything out. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed this video or got some useful information out of it, please give it a big thumbs up. It makes our hearts happy to help you guys out. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more of the great, amazing travel content that we'll be producing for you guys here on Pure Life Traveling. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye!